Brian, we watched a movie.
Did we? Did we really, Kyle?
We watched a movie.
Did we? I watched movie.
Face same as hers.
Fuck it. We did not watch a movie, Kyle. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
I'm so sorry for what's about to happen. For all of you, I'm so sorry. Hello and welcome back to Good Bad or Bad Show. We watch terrible movies and tell you if you should too. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Showgo, joined as always, the other host, Mr. Kyle Hinton.
Yeah.
Kyle, I don't remember where I found this movie, but I would just like to apologize for having us watch this.
I'm so bored and tired of those crazy bitches.
I truly don't. I had this bookmarked. I have a tab full of like bookmarks of potential movies, and I was scrolling through it the other day looking for something, and some of them were things.
This was Brian 2 a.m. on Schlafly.
No, I don't. So sometimes it's like things people have recommended. I'll look at them. I'll bookmark them. Other times it's things I come across. I don't remember where this came from. I don't think it was recommended, but maybe it was. I truly don't know. But so I was looking through and I saw this. I was like, and I clicked on it and I saw it was on Tubi and Amazon, and it was I watched like 30 seconds and I was like, well, this looks terrible. Perfect.
If you say I told you so, I'm going to stick my foot so far up your ass it'll look like your tongue.
I didn't watch enough.
Yeah, you don't say. So the movie in question is Camp Blood 8.
You're all gonna die tonight or another night.
Revelations. So this came out supposedly in 2020. It's directed by Dennis Devine, who is
what a character.
Director of such classics as Vampire Club 3D, Lizzie Borden's Revenge, Vamps in the City, Curse of Pirate Death. That title, wow. Alice in Murderland, and Vampires of Sorority Row 1 and 2, among other things. So I did some research, Kyle. Guess what? There's not a Camp Blood 1 through 7.
I figured that much.
Yeah, I have so many feelings about this movie. All of them negative. Just to get right out there and say that. Just all of them are not good feelings. But we'll discuss as we get into it. So this is presented by Sterling Entertainment, and based on their opening credit thing. Mm-hmm. They have a great catalog. Boy, those movies that flash up at the beginning. Whoa. It's like, oof, this all looks terrible. So we jump right into the film, and it is the first thing that pops up is a title card that says 20 years ago.
Yeah,
and I'm 90% sure it's white Arial font. I think it's literally the default setting when you go into Premiere. And make a new title. I think it's the default settings for that, and they just left it.
There's a rule of thumb if anybody out there is making a movie. Never start off with some odd years ago. Always start off with a cold open and then go
20 years later.
20 years later.
That shit drives me fucking nuts because 20 years ago from what? We don't know when your movie takes place because we're going in on
because all you're doing is dating your material.
We have no frame of reference yet before the first thing we see. So saying 20 years ago means nothing to us. Either give us a year, like you could be like 19. If your movie is set in current year, you can put a thing that says like 2000 or something. Sure, you could do that. But
I want to see people stockpiling toilet paper for Y2K, damn it.
This is the same fucking thing. This is the same thing Camp Hideaway Mysteries did at the beginning, where it was like 20 years ago. And I'm like, what the fuck? From when? All right, great. So some lady is running through the woods.
Running. And the entire time I'm like, Day for night, we're shooting day for
Yes.
night, we're
Oh my
shooting
God.
day for night.
Yeah, just to the worst royalty-free music that you can possibly imagine. And she's just running. And then you said we're shooting day for night.
Yeah. And then it cuts to night.
Until the murderer shows up. This guy in clown makeup jumps out and grabs her. And this is some of the most insane editing that I've ever seen. That he grabs her, he swings his machete. It's day for night. The machete hits, and it cuts.
Blood splatter.
And it cuts to the machete landing, and now it's actually nighttime.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back to day for night, and then he swings, and then it
happens
cuts.
multiple times throughout the movie where we shoot day for night.
Oh my God.
And then we just cut to nighttime.
Oh my God, it's so great. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, fucking hell.
People.
But in this one, it's literally, it's like shot to shot. It's like back, forth.
Day for night is not equivalent to nighttime.
No.
You can tell because everything's fucking exposed.
Yeah. And blue as opposed
Yes.
to like dark. Yeah, it's fucking bad. So this woman gets murdered, and we don't know who she is. We don't know anything about any of this. Some clown murdered, and obviously it's the cold open, whatever. But it's a clown murders some lady in the woods. Boom, and then we hit the opening credits, and the opening credits are just 3 minutes of scantily clad women playing volleyball on the beach in slow motion.
Brian, I don't see why there's an issue with that.
And when I say playing volleyball, that's an overstatement because
Yeah.
they are terrible at
They're
volleyball. And then we get the opening title, which is it's Camp Blood 8 Revelations, and it has the worst. Like they took a bleeding like effect, and they stretched it up to fit on the side like a full HD. It was like they clearly had like a little tiny version.
With
They're
pixels
like,
everywhere.
Yeah, they're just fucking pixelated to shit. It's so bad. And while they're playing volleyball, the opening credits, the music in the opening is, I think, intentionally bad.
'Cause in hell, there ain't no spaghetti. You're all gonna die.
This whole movie, okay, this is what we're going to discuss.
The entire film I watched it and I was like, I don't understand. Is this a joke?
Yes, that's the thing, is that the whole movie seems to be clearly intentionally bad.
I'm stronger than I look, and I don't know if you picked up on this about me, but I'm a little crazy.
Crazy? You know.
But I don't know if that's the case. I think they went out to make a campy B movie, realized they were so inept and terrible that they couldn't even make a good campy B movie. So they were like, we'll just make it bad.
Yeah.
Like intentionally, like in the edit, we'll just make it terrible because it's already terrible. We can't save this. We'll just lean into how bad it is, and that'll be good.
Look, it was intentional.
No. This reminded me of Thanksgiving in that regard, and it was just like, no matter of wink, wink, it's actually bad on purpose, saves this fucking movie. No, nuh-uh, I won't let you get away with that. Also, because this whole fucking movie is just so this director should be in jail, Kyle. I'm going out on.
But Brian, why would you ever make a movie besides wanting to create art?
Yoda agrees this director should be in jail.
But Brian, why would you ever want to make a movie except to create art? Why would you ever hire women who...
Why would you ever hire 4 20-something women, dress them all identically in white tank tops and black shorts because clearly that's this director's thing, and then have them fucking run through the woods for an hour? This director should be in jail, Kyle.
It is for artistic expression, as I say that with my eyes.
Yeah,
completely
for this guy to jerk off behind the camera to, Guy should be in fucking. This movie is a nightmare. It's fucking horrendous.
Ow. Coach kicked my butt really hard.
So
I guarantee. How many of them do you think he like went up to and was like, "How would you feel about
some
exposing-"
tasteful nudity.
Yeah, how would you
some
feel?
tasteful nudity?
And one of them was like, "I think
guess
I could do that."
sure, yeah. Oh fucking A. This is so bad. Kyle, this movie's so bad.
Get out of here. I'll hurt you. Shit.
I'm so sorry, everybody who watches this review. Oh, if you were in this movie, call somebody and like find. You have legal recompense. We have a lawyer. We'll get in touch. He can do something for you. I guarantee it. There's no way you don't have legal action to take against the director of this film. There's a 0% chance that you cannot fucking take this guy to court.
Definitely not a horny old man who was taking advantage of her
Holy
actress.
fucking Christ. Ugh.
Look closer.
Ow, hey, what's the deal with that?
So the opening, I gotta talk about this. The opening credits is the volleyball shit, blah, blah, blah. Then we cut to them driving in the car, and the title says present day. And I was like, okay.
Wait, was the volleyball
so
stuff
was the
in the
volleyball game 20 years ago still?
I do. Okay, so we get an overhead shot. This is just clearly them using asset shots.
Oh, it's
but they.
I
have
can
a
find the
shot,
stock footage
so
shot. Yeah,
they have the shot of their car, which is just like, I don't know, some sort of Honda,
like a
Ford
Buick or whatever. Yeah.
So it's clearly a car.
A four-door, like a modern four-door.
They have an overhead shot, and it is clearly like an SUV.
Or yeah, some older model, like it looks to me like an older model SUV or sedan or like Jeep or something. Like it's some
Maybe
sort
they
of.
just hope that the people watching it have like shitty vision. And
Yeah, they're like,
"Hey, it's
red car, same thing. Clearly not the fucking same. All right. Making a movie? You too can use aerial view from the drone to the red car riding along the road in a pine forest for the low price of $25 on Pond 5. So they're driving through the woods. And they're like, she's like, I know a shortcut. The coach is like, I know a shortcut. And she's like, boo, let's go through the woods.
By the way, I was utterly convinced for half the film that she is either a direct clone or relative of Courtney Cox.
She just look a little bit like Courtney Cox, for sure.
Very, very, very classic. My car is breaking down, so let's go have it continue moving like it's on,
and
then we're just
effect.
gonna have the starter noise, even though it's like. You couldn't get like a chugging sound.
You couldn't get, literally. There's and this is one of those moments where it's like, okay, they know enough to know that's not the right sound. Like any idiot knows enough to know that's not the right sound for that. These people were doing this is because they knew the movie was going to be bad. We'll put an intentionally terrible sound effect in here and like it'll be stupid, and then idiots like us will talk about it on a fucking YouTube show like fucking fools that we are years later. God damn it.
Look, they're lapping it up.
So there's 4 girls, 5 girls. Well, there's 4 girls in the coach. There is, oh boy, I immediately regretted trying to name them. Melinda, who's like one of the main ones who wants to be a stand-up. Brandy. I think it's Brandy. There's Brandy. She's the blonde one.
Yeah.
Ashley.
And Psychic.
Oh God, I forgot about the psychic ghost character.
Oh my God. How did you get here?
We must have a psychic link.
And then
Renee.
Is it Renee?
And the one who's in the bikini the whole time?
Who died? Yeah, who gets kidnapped? Yes, Renee. Right. Okay. And then the coach, who they just call Coach. Dolly. She has a name, but yeah, Dolly. She's the coach.
The fact that that takes any space in my brain
so disappointing,
is your fault.
So sad, and I'm so sorry, and I apologize for all of it. And so we got to establish right away that Brandy's real dumb, and the coach kicks her in the ass because, again, everything that happens in this movie is because the director was like, what if you like she bent over and you like, and then what if you like just like kicked her right in the butt? Yeah, just kick her right in the butt. right in the. I feel disgusting. I hate everything about this.
Hey, Brandy, look what's on that tire.
I don't see anything.
Look closer.
I still don't see anything. Ow, hey, what's the deal with that?
Don't pick on Brandy, coach.
You want some of this?
And then, oh God, I got to talk about this. So they're standing there where the car's broken down, and they have this line where you can hear in the background of their entire conversation by the broken down car, traffic.
Thanks.
So, does anyone know how to fix a car?
I'm not getting any reception.
Here's a shocker. No one has reception.
Maybe we can Google how to fix it.
You hear,
Yeah.
and so they realized as they were shooting this, we can't get rid of the background traffic noises, and we're recording all this sound on location. We're not going to ADR all of this scene. What do we do about that? Oh, I got an idea. One of our characters will say, I know this area. It sounds like the cars are close, but they're not.
I hear traffic.
Yeah, this place is a gully. The highway's about 10 miles back. The cars sound close, but they're not.
Fuck you, movie. Fuck you.
The cars sound close, but they're not.
Bull fucking shit!
Holy shit. And the editing is so bad. This movie was probably edited in less time than it takes us to edit one of our episodes.
Probably.
Almost fucking guaranteed this was edited like in 3 or 4 hours. Like there's no way this isn't a first pass edit.
Let's get moving before it gets dark.
I'll stay here. Lock the doors if spooky things happen. You guys go do your thing.
I'm going where Ashley's going, 'cause she's my bestie.
Yeah, I don't think we have much choice. Let's do this.
Wait,
So then they stumble across a random old man who has the best delivery in the movie.
He teleports in. It's great.
He just like shows up. He's like, "What are you girls doing here?"
probably like 20, I'd say.
What are you girls doing here?
First of all, we're not girls.
He's just yelling the whole time. He's like 3 feet away. He's just instantly in front of him. Calls him whores for God knows why.
We don't want to be here. Our car broke down. Can you help us?
You whores!
And he warns them that they'll be killed by the clown because this is Camp Blood, and the clown kills anybody who comes to Camp Blood.
And then we also have to reiterate that Brandy's really stupid and she just starts eating stuff off the ground.
Hey, is that ketchup?
Probably.
Oh, yuck. It definitely doesn't taste like ketchup.
Because she's dumb. That's her whole character, is that she's dumb.
When he sees how you are dressed, he will kill every last one of you just like he always does.
Who?
The killer clown. This is Camp Blood. You all should know what that means.
And so very clearly now this is where we're introduced to the mom and the clown. And this is where it's, okay, they're doing like a Friday the 13th kind of idea where it's like the mother.
Someone in our woods.
Yes.
You have Mama's permission to have your fun with them.
Character who is, I'm so sorry for all of you for what you have to, everything that transpires in this movie. The mother, first scene with her, she deep throats a rubber tongue.
Yes.
Yep. But they're doing like she's like they're the crazy, the hills have eyes,
Yes.
like inbred, sort of crazy people who live on this land and murder people and have incest, and it's just like this, messed up family. It's like generic idea, horror villain idea thing.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
You don't understand, my simple one. No one will ever take care of you like your mama does.
Our people are now going through the woods because, again, their car broke down. They're trying to find somewhere they can call somebody or something. And as they're going through the woods, back at the car, Renee stayed at the car, and she's now just naked. And I was like, what just happened? What?
Yep.
Why? so she could put on sunscreen.
And also sings into a banana.
Oh yeah, she does sing into a banana. Yep.
I'm so bored and tired of those crazy bitches.
Yep.
I will give the guy credit on this. Only this. You had an opportunity of a woman. Hang on,
Kyle, I assure you, you do not absolutely have to hand it to him.
No, is that he had the opportunity, or maybe it was the girl who had the foresight to be like, all right, now go ahead and get the banana. Go ahead and put it in your mouth.
She's like, no, I'm just gonna sing into it.
Nope.
And he's like, no, you sure you can't eat it? You sure you can't eat it?
Well,
no, I'm just gonna sing
She
into
also
it.
eats it later, and she's just like, oh. You know the director behind the scenes, he's like,
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. What a waste of a banana. Meanwhile, the clown comes across the other two of our other people talking in the woods, and he steals the car keys out of their bag. At one point, it's kind of important for the scene that's coming up. And the clown shows up at Renee by the car, and she doesn't know what to make of this clown man, and he just grabs her and drags her away. And it is the least convincing I'm fighting for my life acting that I've ever seen.
oh no.
She's like, don't. Okay. And this is where Ashley and Brandy make it into a building that they find.
They find a fucking industrial building.
They find a music school.
Yes,
because it's absolutely a music school of some sort, because there's music stands and instruments in the background and microphone stands everywhere.
Yes.
But it's like supposed to be in the middle of the woods. It's whatever. But they get in this room, then they get locked in this room. And we find out that Ashley is psychic. And a magical man appears,
showing up.
Derek.
Oh my god. How did you get here?
We must have a psychic link.
Well, our car broke down and then... Don't you remember?
No. I'm talking to this stranger.
Derek.
Who's literally doing his level best Fred Armisen impression. He's like doing every Fred Armisen character ever.
I'm not exactly a vision. More like a ghost.
It's actually kind of funny. It's like the only funny part of this movie is this weird ghost who shows up and it's just like, I'm Derek. And he's like, they're like, can you help us? And he's like, nope, and disappears. It's like, what the fuck? It's so random that it's kind of interesting and funny.
You should avoid him at all costs.
You aren't very helpful, Derek. Can you at least tell us where he is?
I'll go find him.
I don't remember what happens. I don't remember anything that happens in this movie, Kyle, in the middle of this film. What
They also meet up with the other people meet up with Fred, who's just a survivalist who wears polos,
Fred,
polos and jeans
and a raccoon hat.
Hey, easy there, lady.
Why are you following us?
You're not that crazy killer clown, are you?
You guys know about the clown?
And he's doing something with that character. He's playing an eccentric survivalist. He lives in a cabin.
Do you have a way for us to call for help?
The name's Fred. I'm a survivalist. What do you two fine ladies call yourselves?
This is Melinda, and I'm Dolly.
Why, hello, Dolly.
Cut back to... My notes are incomprehensible, so I'm just going to do my best. We cut back to Renee now. She is tied up. Oh, God, we got to talk about this scene, I guess. Okay, we got to talk about this scene, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, we're not actually there yet. Hold on. This is the first time we see her tied up. This is the first time we see her tied up.
I really hope
I need to
your
prepare
notes-
myself.
I really hope your notes are like, why?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, so many of them. So this is the first time she's tied up. This is where she's dirty, and the mom is like, and again, the camera shot is from behind, so it's just this girl's butt like the whole time, and then the evil mom is like, he's like, no, brush the dirt off her butt. Brush the dirt off.
Stroke it slower.
Just like that. Just like that. Brush it.
You gotta clean them off before you drag them in here on my carpet. This one's the worst yet.
Fucking Christ. So anyways, Renee is tied up and captured by this family. We'll come back to her very, very shortly.
I'm a grown-up. I get to use potty words. But if I ever hear them coming out of your mouth again, I'll wash it out with soap. Or worse.
Why don't you?
Choose your words carefully.
I'm sorry. I won't curse anymore.
Brandy and Ashley are in the building, and Ashley has this, or Brandy has this twerking scene. They talk about how we're locked in here.
We need you to distract the guy.
Not distract him. Attract him.
Yeah,
lure
him in.
Lure the clown into this room by dancing in this room that we're trapped in alone.
Do something sexy to get him to come to you.
Something sexy like this.
Maybe try shaking your butt a bit more.
Okay. This is called twerking.
Somehow that will lure the clown, and I don't understand. It's not meant to make sense. But so she starts twerking.
Oh, I love twerking. I could do this all day. But you think clowns like twerking?
I'm sure all clowns like twerking. What did you find out?
That I love twerking.
But then they end up getting captured. The clown shows up, and she gets handcuffed. Ashley gets handcuffed.
Yes.
And Brandy runs off to escape. But then comes back because she's
and then comes back, and then she's like, "Here for good luck," and gives her a bobby pin.
A bobby pin for good luck. She means to pick the lock, but she's dumb, so she says for good luck. It's
For good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, I also have to talk about this. The clown, before that, the clown comes back and he says to Ashley, he says to her,
"My father killed your mother. Face same as hers."
So Ashley, who was the same actress who played the character 20 years ago, her mother, which was a whole thing that her and Brandy had been talking about, like, did your mother abandon you, blah, 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 whatever. Her mother got killed here 20 years ago by the clown who was the father of this clown. And so now it's like the next generation. But I need everybody to remember this. The clown says to Ashley, "My father killed your mother."
My father killed your mother.
And then so Brandy now, she comes back, like you said, she gives her the thing, and then she gets away and runs off. And now we watch her climb through the woods for like 20 minutes. It's just her, and again, it's just...
But Brian, is there any payoff to her escaping?
I mean, watching her walk through the woods in shorts for 5 minutes is... I mean, it's just shot after shot at ass level. It's like they must have had a broken tripod, Kyle, because every shot seems to only be able to get up to ass level.
Hey, director, does that shot need to be a little higher up? I just don't think that you can see me too well.
I don't think you can see me acting at all. It's perfect. Just climb up that hill right there. See that hill right there? You're gonna walk through here. You're gonna walk right there, and you're gonna walk right past the camera. Don't look at the camera. In fact, face away from the camera. And you're gonna walk right up that hill, and then you're gonna struggle for like 5 seconds on that hill, just trying to climb it. And you're gonna like squat a lot on that hill. This guy should be in fucking jail. This fucking movie, god damn it. And then she gets stabbed in the chest.
I'm the brave one. I'm the one that's gonna rescue my best friend.
Which is this guy's MO, by the way.
It's the only way he kills people in this movie is he just shows up and with a machete, an implement made for chopping, he impales people because of course he does. And he stabs her right in the chest and she bleeds everywhere and dies.
Oh, okay.
Great. And it's not even interesting looking. I mean, there is some blood at least, but it's not fun. It's not well done. It's just boring. Okay. And then this is the scene. We're at the scene, Kyle. We cut back to Mother in the house with Renee.
Feeding her applesauce.
Feeding her applesauce.
Homemade applesauce.
Homemade applesauce, which is not homemade.
Was it Mott's?
I don't
hope it was
know.
Mott's.
I'm sponsored by Mott's. This film is sponsored by Mott's applesauce. They're like, God, no!
It's good, right?
Yes.
Made it myself.
It looks like you bought.
It looks like what?
She spanks her a couple times because, obviously, and then...
Want to make out?
What?
Quick flash, heat check. Woo!
Oh, we're still not even there, are we?
No, are you talking about the singing part?
We're still not there yet. No, we're not. We're not there yet. We're almost there. God damn it. I thought this was it. We keep cutting back and forth.
Brian, you were going to hold that into your mind for a while.
I don't want to. I just want to talk about it and never think about it ever again. I have to. Oh, it's still.
I'm so glad you're the one who gets to edit this.
I just checked my notes and realized that it's still further down. Fuck. I just thinking that once we get there and I can talk about it, I can like excise it from my brain.
I bet you want to touch them.
Okay. We cut back to fucking whatever her name is. The stand-up comedian girl talking to the coach and Melinda talking to Fred. He explains that he knows that it doesn't matter.
The mother.
Yeah, she's kind of pretty. I've seen her here and there in the woods.
It's so funny.
I've seen her out in the woods peeing. I've also seen her out there making a number 2.
Also, he has a sex doll. That's important.
Yeah.
In his cabin. I say that's important.
It's used technically later.
It's technically important.
But Dolly, Fred goes off to get like flashlights or something.
Flashlights.
And Dolly is like obsessed with finding this mother and clown killer dude.
Yeah.
Do you know where she lives?
Why do you want to know so much about this lady?
She explains to Melinda as he leaves to go get the things. She goes, "For years I've been struggling with my apathy. For years I thought something was wrong with me, but I found out it was genetics."
For years, I've been struggling with my apathy. I mean, I didn't care if people lived or died, or felt pain or not. I mean, I thought something was wrong with me, but I found out it was genetics.
She's related to the clown, and she somehow just figured this out.
Yeah.
She was able to research her genealogy and on her genealogy it said crazy incest clown murderer somewhere back in the line.
Instantly on a fucking dime, she's
evil.
like, I have to kill Melinda.
I gotta kill you.
Please just step aside and let me get out of here, and I'll keep this all to myself.
I can't do that.
I gotta kill you because you know my secret that I told you that you didn't ask to find out about. I just said it to you. Okay, great.
But Melinda is saved by Fred taking a goddamn axe through Dolly's head.
There's a great line before that. She goes, like, Melinda's like, "Coach, you can't do this."
You're my coach. You're supposed to look out for me.
And she goes,
Sorry, I quit. I'm not a coach. And you know what that means?
and Melinda goes, "You suck?"
That you suck.
And she goes,
No, that's not what it means.
No, that's not what it means. And I was like, okay, that was kind of funny. Like, it's a weird line. But yeah, fucking Fred shows up, one swing, whoop,
and we get our head rolling.
I quit. I'm not a coach. And you know what that means?
That you suck.
No, that's not what it means. But you'll get the point.
just lops her head right off. I do have to talk about, there was a scene before this where we cut back to Ashley and the clown again, and Ashley, they're having a conversation. And I wanted you all to put a pin in this earlier, where he says to her face, "My father killed your mother 20 years ago," or whatever.
My father killed your mother.
She now asks him, they're like having another conversation, and she says to him, he says something cryptic about like her mother. He's like, "Yeah, what happened to your mom?" And she's like,
"What did your father do to my mother?"
"What did your father do to my mother?" And I'm like,
killed her.
He told you. And I think this was intentional. I think this was the movie intentionally being shitty, of like, oh, let's continuity errors of like this scene that should have taken place before the other scene. We'll just put it after the other scene because haha, it's bad. It's a bad movie. Haha, we're great. Fucking great. the scene, Kyle. Cut back to Renee.
I'm so glad you're excited for the scene, Brian.
I am not. I'm just ready to be done talking about it, because once it's over, we cannot talk about it ever again.
Pretty nice boobs for a mama, huh?
I don't know this. Her name's just Mother. Like, I don't know if she has a name. The mother character. Sheila. Okay. Sheila walks in.
Once again, thank you for putting all the shit.
Sheila walks in topless, boobs just. Well, no, she has a shirt on, but she's got it pulled up. Boobs just hanging out, just whoo, out there partying. Good for her. And she has a great line as she walks in. Pretty nice boobs for a mama, huh? And then she just sits in front of this girl and just shows her boobs for like ever.
Yep.
Yes, they're very nice.
I bet you want to touch them.
I can't. My wrists are tied.
And then she asks her
what she wants to do, right? Wants to be.
Yeah, she said, I want to be a singer.
My name's Renee.
That's a very pretty name. Don't walk away, Renee.
I like to sing.
You want to be a singer?
I wanted to be a singer, Renee says. And she goes, oh, I got an idea. Why don't you sing a song to my tits?
No. Sing a song about my tits. That's it. You are going to sing a song to my tits.
And Kyle, she does.
I put on my gloves and took off my mitts. I made up this song with all of my wits. It gives this MILF lady real fits, 'cause it's all about her beautiful tits.
Kyle, we watched this woman tied to an ottoman in her underwear sing a song to a middle-aged woman's tits.
All right, now go ahead and serenade them. Serenade the tits. Go ahead and serenade them.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry that I thought that I found this movie and then I was like, let's watch this and talk about it. And it spread its message to the world. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Renee, that's the most beautiful song I've ever heard. Nobody's sang a song to my tits before.
It's one of the stranger scenes I've seen in one of these movies in a while. It's something else. It is something else.
Then she does follow up with, you're going to sing my ass next.
Or my lady hole.
My lady hole.
And we get a close-up shot of her spreading her legs. We don't see her vagina.
Could you sing one about my ass next time?
Whatever you want.
How about my lady hole?
Are you all right there, Brian?
Kyle. I feel like I owe so many people so many apologies for this episode. So
Making
sorry.
a lot of noise.
So sorry.
Your song was so great. I got you a little treat. More applesauce.
Then Fred fucking dies. Thank God, because he's annoying. Him and Melinda are walking through the woods, and he's like,
golly, wouldn't you consider going out with me? Would you ever consider marrying me?
I don't even know you.
Hypothetically.
I'm just a frontiersman hero.
Fucking scene is so painful. But then at the end, he's like, I'm the champion of the woods. I live forever. And then he gets stabbed, which is kind of funny.
I'm a survivor. I'm the brave one. I'm not afraid of some stupid clown.
Cut back to the fucking Renee and the mom again, and she has to pee.
Yep.
And this is the director. She's like, okay, I'll untie you, and we will spend fucking 45 seconds staring at this girl's ass while she unties ropes, and I'm like, again, we're just watching this guy's fucking fetish material, and it's really upsetting. It would be one thing if this was just porn, Kyle.
Yeah.
Fucking just make porn, you psychopath. Porn is a valid expression of sexuality and a great way to make money. This is garbage. This is fucking... You need to be in jail for this shit. This is so obscene. This fucking... Just make porn, you weirdo.
Valid expression of sexuality and a great way to make money.
I'm just saying. This is this shit is nonsense. This movie, just make porn. Make porn or make movies. Don't make whatever the fuck this is. This is nonsense.
That quote bot is now stuck in my head with a picture of you.
Fucking hate this movie.
I need my hands to wipe.
I can help you wipe.
Oh my god. Oh, and then she strangles her to death. She tries to escape. She tries to escape for like 2 seconds, and then she grabs her and chokes her to death in like 4 seconds.
Yep.
It instantly kills her. And this whole time, any of the scenes with Sheila, she's never in focus. The wall behind her is always in focus.
Because somebody doesn't know how to use manual.
God, Jesus Christ. And then the clown comes home and he's like, oh, I want to sleep with the dead girl. And she's like, nope, you can't. You're going to fuck me.
Yep.
So, clown incest. Guys, I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry.
The reward he gets for that is he gets to upgrade from latex clown mask to juggalo.
You look different. Where's your mask?
Yeah. And I love, too, that the fact they said at the beginning of the movie that he never wore the painted clown makeup because he didn't know how to put it on.
My son, he couldn't figure out how to put on the clown makeup, so he just wears a mask.
But his dad always had like the painted clown makeup, so he just wore the clown mask. And I was like, yeah, that could be one reason for why he doesn't do it. The other reason could be why is that you didn't want to paint the clown makeup on the guy for every single day of filming. You just did it for one day of filming, and the rest of the time you just threw a rubber mask on him. Sure. Cool. Fucking, I'm on to you.
Hello. Anyways, now there are only two. we just have two of our heroes.
Yeah, they're back. They meet back at the car. Because Renee's dead. Brandy's dead. It's just Ashley and Dolly's dead.
Melinda.
So it's Ashley and Melinda. They meet back at the car and have the weirdest conversation I think I've seen in a movie in a long time.
But we shouldn't split up again.
Are you saying that we should together go try to find Renee?
Yes, I mean, if Renee is still alive, she probably doesn't have much time left. We got to find her together.
Where one of the actresses is like clearly, the Melinda actress is clearly actively trying not to laugh at her own dialogue through this whole scene. And it's very strange. They say the word together like 8,000 times in like 30 seconds.
We got to stick together.
So you're saying that together either we go back into town where we know it's safe and we can get help, or together we go back into that thick forest where there's a killer clown to some unknown house where we might be able to save Renee from his crazy mother.
And then together we could go to this place together, or we could go there together. It's so fucking weird.
We need to find Renee together.
And also, Melinda wants to be a stand-up comic, so that's just...
Yes, she wants to be a stand-up comic.
Randomly
and this is
brought
the movie's
up.
only... They bring that up several times. They say it like once early on, and then they repeat it a couple times.
And aren't you going to be the next big stand-up comic?
Sure, yeah. I'll just stand up and find that cabin.
See, that's hilarious.
Also, this is random. Was there beach volleyball a show and not actual beach volleyball? They say several times, there's one line where Ashley says,
I was a secretary before Vegas Showgirls beach volleyball called.
Maybe, I don't know. The only two things I know about beach volleyball is it gets really popular during the Summer Olympic Games.
Yeah.
And Sweden's team.
You should be a stand-up comic. Everyone knows that's what you really want to do.
Worst kept secret.
So they have Ashley and Melinda have like a 5-minute conversation about their backstory at the end of the movie, just to like, oh, we should give them some motivations or something.
Also, we need to pad a little bit.
Also, we got to pad out because this movie's already not even an hour and 20 minutes long. And then the clown shows up doing his best Batman voice.
Hello.
In his sweet clown makeup. And because we have now established that Melinda wants to be a stand-up comedian, she's going to distract the clown by telling him a joke.
Yay.
And this is their one attempt at like a thing, like anything relevant, like where the script means anything.
Yeah.
You go around, I'll distract him. Have you heard the one about the horse and the clown in the bar?
And she does tell a joke slowly for like 5 minutes so that Ashley can sneak around behind the clown.
So, the horse goes into the bar. Goes up to the bartender, asks him if he could have sex with anybody in the bar. The bartender says, why don't you try one of the farms nearby?
And get up behind him and weakly punch him in the back. He's fine because she just weakly punched him in the back. And then Melinda gets impaled. She told her joke and went out on top, Kyle.
Oh! 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 Oh!
She fucking told her one joke, slayed, and died.
I'm going out on top!
And the stab sound effect.
Is it?
It's so bad. So then Derek shows up. The ghosts or whatever the fuck, the psychic link person that she's friends with, the Fred Armisen, rejected Fred Armisen SNL character that she's friends with, shows up and is like, there's something in the cabin that you can use.
The clown is not too bright. You can trick him. There is something inside the cabin. You can make it think like he sees you. Set up a trap.
And she's like, oh, okay. And she goes to the cabin and finds the blow-up doll.
Yeah,
the blow-up doll, which she then sticks in the trees.
Yeah, thank God this clown dude has the worst vision on the planet.
Yes. Which this would make more sense if he was still wearing the mask and had his vision obscured, but fucking A. And she puts the blow-up doll in the trees, or if it was night or something, but it's not. It's the middle of the day and he can see it just fine. Blow-up doll in this it's not trees, it's like bamboo or something. I don't know. It's like a thrush of bamboo or something. And he walks up and he stabs the blow-up doll, and it again makes the sound.
It just...
And then she shows up and kills him.
Yep. Takes his machete and cleaves him right in the old jug.
Right in the shoulder. But it's not over because Naked Mom.
Naked Mom's like, I need to put on this T-shirt.
I gotta put on a pervert T-shirt that says pervert.
And then put on the mask.
And put on the mask and then wander through the woods with a Halloween store, and it's one of those like the like spring-loaded, very clearly that spring-loaded Halloween knife. Comes across her dead son, and Ashley is there, and they get into a fight, and Ashley says to her,
You brought a knife to a machete fight.
And then immediately loses the machete, so it doesn't matter.
You brought a knife to a machete fight.
And just slams her head against a tree and kills her.
Yep.
Okay.
You're thinking that this is the worst part, everything up to this point. The ending is fucking criminal.
Is it? It's
Yes.
Nothing happens.
No, because now she's like walking to the car or so.
Yeah.
And then the old guy shows up
shows
again,
up.
and he's like, I told you need to leave. We tried to, but everyone's
fucking
dead.
murdered clown.
Can you give me a lift into town? Yeah, I guess so.
I was trying to leave.
Oh. Well. I'm going to town shortly. Do you want to ride?
Yeah, he's like, yeah. And they hop in his fucking RV and just cruise to safety.
Like,
it's so...
Why wasn't this an option in the first place?
Because, but then we get a shot of the clown and he opens his eyes. He's alive. Oh no.
But yeah, no, that is just like, why? Like you're gonna bring up at the end like this guy's like, oh, I guess I can give you a trip into town.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Deus Ex, creepy old guy.
Yep.
Yeah. So the fucking then we have like 4 post-credit scenes.
Oh my god.
One of them is again just the director. There's a woman, a blonde woman, walking through the woods in black shorts, knee highs, and like a strappy top, just stumbling through the woods because apparently scantily clad women walking through the woods just gets this guy going. She comes across the clown and he's like, rah! And she says, wait. I've always believed in you. How would you like to join our cult?
Wait, neighbor. People always say you aren't real, but I've always believed in you. How would you like to join our cult?
And then the scene ends, and I was like, what the fuck was that? What? That?
Why?
Then there's another shot where it's like a mockumentary style shot where there's a guy standing in front of like the sign and he's doing like an interview. He's like, yeah, fucking Camp Blood. I don't think it's real. I don't think anybody ever died. It's all bullshit. It's all fake news. Blah blah. He's like doing this thing.
There's no clown out there like in a makeup and a mask and killing people. That's all like fake news. None of that's true. That's not even a thing.
And here's what this scene should be, right, Kyle? This scene should be him doing that, and then at the end the clown comes out and murders him, right?
No,
he just does that for 30 seconds and then it ends, and I'm like,
you're not gonna get killed. It's totally cool. You know what I'm saying? It's totally fine.
How do you mess up that scene? That's an easy scene. What the fuck is this? And then it cuts back to another fucking to the girl from the cult thing, and she's standing by like a pond, and she has I don't even know what she's holding. What is she holding? Some piece of technology? She says,
Through technology, we seek to align this cult. And we believe you will be the perfect leader.
And then that scene ends, and then there's another fucking scene, and it's
the director.
The producer. This is the producer.
Okay.
I looked up because his name's Dave Sterling. The producer's or the director's Dennis Devine or whatever. So this, unless that's a pseudonym, and this is also the director, I don't know. I wouldn't surprise me.
This guy who is an accomplice in
this guy should also be in jail. Fucking, he comes on and he does like, he talks about the movie in like this weird way and about how it's like he's like, we'll just make more and more. It's like this weird veiled attempt at like a joke about Hollywood making a bunch of like, sort of like, fucking my brain stopped functioning, but like
of course it stopped functioning.
Making like a bunch of sequels and shit, and that's why they called it Camp Blood 8 was like a joke on the movie industry making, millions of sequels of movies and stuff.
We do what the studios do, like, if they're working on the 8th Mission Impossible or whatever that movie is, or the Avengers or whoever, so just one after another, after another, after another.
But it's not a funny joke, like it's not an interesting or original joke, and it's also not done in any way that's interesting. It's just bad.
I'm thinking about doing this movie, and then if it's good, maybe I'll do more.
And then Kyle, I had to Google the mother character. She's a stand-up comedian. The guy, Dennis Devine, also directed her stand-up comedy special that came out last year. But I have to tell you this. I went and I looked up, I found a video of her doing stand-up on YouTube, and it is her. And now I don't know if this was the conceit of what this was because it was like during COVID, but it's video of her doing stand-up for like 5 minutes with laugh tracks.
When gigs will make a comeback in LA, and when they do, it's supposed to be with like about 10 people, which is pretty much how gigs in LA were before.
And it's the most depressing 5 minutes of stand-up I've ever seen in my life.
This is what you get when you Google weed dress. I know it's weird, I got more of a Coke vibe.
And I don't know.
It's right up there with making cardboard cutouts of your friends at a table.
Oh, it's so sad. I don't know if I think she was doing something. I think that's just what that like YouTube's. I don't even know. I think oh fuck, Kyle, this movie's bad. This is the worst movie we've ever watched. I think this might be
Billy Owens. You're off the hook.
Yeah, Billy Owens, nobody should be. Well, they didn't freeze those kids in a fucking pool, but like several people involved in this movie maybe should be investigated, is all I'm saying. It's holy fuck. This
You think Mark
garbage.
McNabb is up in Canada right now going,
Thank you, Dennis Devine, for taking me off the top of the list. Well, also Mark Regan. That guy's a serial killer. The guy who did fucking
after last. Well, he was also laundering money.
Yeah, 100% laundering money from his serial kill. Like he's a mafia hitman or something, and he was laundering money through that movie. Yeah, 100%. So he should be investigated too. But this is terrifying and depressing and sad, and I hated every second of it. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to all of you. I'm sorry. As always, you can support us on patreon.com/GBorBB for as little as $2 a month, where you get access to stuff. I have a podcast called This Film Was Lit, where we're talking about movies that are based on books. When this is out, I think we're doing Never Ending Story still, joined by April and Mansky from No Such Thing as a Bad Movie Pod. There is such a thing as a bad movie. It's this fucking movie.
Yes, it is this.
It's broken the whole conceit of your podcast. Kyle, sometimes you stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/GBorBB_.
Kyle, GBorBB_Brian. You can also check out cool things at tpublic.com. You get bitchin' shirts like this.
And like this?
No.
Oh, God, I besmirched the good name of the St. Louis Blues by wearing them in this fucking video. I wore it because the day we're filming this is the day Vladdy Tarasenko's coming back.
Yeah. Hopefully you can go a season without surgery.
Yeah, fucking hopefully. You got a movie. Last time we're doing this.
Okay. Interviewing Monsters and Bigfoot, starring one Tom Green, one Les Stroud, and yours truly does make a surprise appearance.
I can promise you it's better than this movie. So much better than Camp Blood 8 Revelations.
I will say it was a wild experience, and I don't regret any second of it. I loved it. I loved it when I worked with people.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Go find it and check it out. Until next time, dear God, do not watch Camp Blood 8. No. It is on Amazon Prime.
You know, the issue is we tell them don't watch. It's going to create a Streisand effect.
Yeah, everybody's going to fucking watch it. It's on Amazon Prime and Tubi. It's truly not. So apart from all the horribleness of it, it's also just boring. Yeah. Like, I don't know if we got across how boring it was. It's just a boring film. So I truly would not recommend watching it. But that's going to do it for this episode. Fucking don't watch Camp Blood 8. And Feds, FBI, if you're listening, maybe do a little Google on Dennis Devine, see what's up there. Just, I don't know. Just saying, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he's a stand-up individual. I don't know. And don't want to cast aspersions.
I'll take this one here. Until next time, keep watching movies. You got to say it, Brian. You got to say it.
What do I got to say?
Just maybe not.
Just maybe not. Camp Blood 8 Revelation.